Coming up on CBS 7 News at 4:30 today, the final day of trial for a former Big Spring detective accused of child sex crimes. What we know and if a conclusion is reached coming up. Plus, Rock the Desert is underway. CBS 7's Stephanie Bennett will have a live report on traffic flow changes at the event. And the Midland Police Department hosts Pizza with a Cop. Why they do this family fun event? The answer coming up.
Live from the most watched station in West Texas, you're watching CBS 7 News, the breaking news and weather authority. CBS 7 News at 4:30 starts now.
It's being called Big Spring's most anticipated trial over the last few years. Former Detective Joel Rojo tried on 4 counts involving juveniles. Today was the final day of questioning and reviewing of evidence. CBS 7's Samantha Medney has been covering this case from the start. She joins us from the courthouse with the latest. Samantha?
Matt, District Attorney Hardy Wilkerson with the state and Lance Wyatt with the defense gave their closing statements just over a half hour ago. Now, the state gave their statements about the victims being broad and telling their stories, while the defense wanted to focus on the details, trying to weed out any indiscrepancies. Now, both of them finished their statements by urging the jury to really look at all the details before making their final verdict. Now, we'll keep you updated as a verdict does become available, and we'll give it to you live here from the courthouse. Live in Big Spring, Samantha Medney, CBS 7 News.
Thanks, Samantha. It's been a warm day across the Permian Basin. Let's take a live look at Midland, where the temperatures are in the upper 80s. After all the rain earlier this week, that's Presidio down at the border. Well, let's check in with Tom in the Weather Center. Tom, what's it looking like?
Well, we are seeing a milder day across the area. So far, a lot of areas not seeing the 90s. And as we look at the Doppler radar, we are seeing, for the most part, scattered shower, thunder shower activity right along a weak cool front that's dropping down across the Texas Panhandle. And we're watching this as it's going to slide down slowly over the weekend. And it looks like it will clear portions of West Texas by late on Sunday. So this could be our next shot at some widely scattered showers and thunderstorms out there. But in the meantime, though, we are looking at quiet conditions. So far, most areas into the upper 80s, even the lower 90s down here around Presidio with 93 degrees, 90 in Wink. Those are a couple of the hot spots. Everybody else, so far, humidity levels are up, and that's keeping temperatures down a little bit. Mid to upper 80s across the central Permian Basin this afternoon, as humidity levels again a little humid by West Texas standards up there around the 30 to 40% range right across the Midland Odessa area. And again, that's a little uncomfortable for this time of the day. Now, as we move in towards your evening hours, we are expecting those temperatures again to slowly start to slide down into the upper 80s by 9, 10 o'clock tonight, with a few clouds hanging out across the area, but overall clear overnight tonight across West Texas, as we're going to see those temperatures again stay very mild, as a little bit of humidity to deal with out there, and those temperatures only into the lower 70s to upper 60s. So looking good for the start of Rock the Desert here, not only today, but also into towards tomorrow. It's late in the weekend when we're going to see a few changes.
Thanks, Tom. We have new details in a story we first told you about yesterday. We now know the name of the motorcyclist who died when his bike hit an 18-wheeler. Big Spring police responded to the 700 block of East FM 700 on Wednesday. When police arrived, they found 31-year-old Joseph Carrion dead at the scene. They say the man hit the tractor trailer, lost control of his motorcycle, and was ejected. An investigation is ongoing. An Odessa man sentenced for the shooting death of his aunt back in 2015. According to the Ector County District Attorney Bobby Bland, 19-year-old Luis Ray was sentenced to life in prison earlier today. A jury found him guilty of murder and aggravated assault on Wednesday. You may remember that police say he shot his aunt, Maria Regalado, in the neck with a shotgun and then tried to shoot his uncle. A woman behind bars this afternoon after police say she was driving under the influence with a child in the car. Hobbs police say 25-year-old Raquel Hernandez was stopped while behind the wheel. Police believed she was under the influence and issued field sobriety tests. That's when they found an empty bottle of vodka in her car, and she was taken to jail. The child was taken to her father. The woman faces a slew of charges, including driving under the influence of drugs, child abuse, and neglect. Rock the Desert underway right now. The festival kicked off just a half hour ago. CBS 7's Stephanie Bennett is there now and joins us live. Stephanie, how are things looking?
Hey Matt, well it is day one of Rock the Desert Music Festival, and boy oh boy, this weather couldn't get any better. We've got clear skies and sunshine shining down on us. I'm absolutely loving it. Now take a look. The field is starting to fill up with attendees. Doors opened about 30 minutes ago. Right now on the stage is Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. They're a bit more of a heavy metal band, so tonight's going to be a little more heavy metal themed. And at 10 o'clock tonight is Skillet. Skillet's going to be headlining, kind of closing off the day. So if heavy metal is your thing, I would get out here tonight. It is just going to be a blast for you. Now, me personally, I love EDM. That's going to be tomorrow. So we've got kind of all of the genres right now. We have so many Christian bands from all over the world coming here and performing for tens of thousands of people throughout the Permian Basin. It's going to be absolutely great. But keep in mind, with all of those people, TxDOT has a project going on right now, the road leading over here to Rock the Desert. They do want people to be aware that they have temporarily paused the construction project, but the roads are still kind of rough in some patches. So just, motorists, just take it at ease, be careful, because we all want you guys getting here safe and sound so you can just have a blast out here. The festival goes on until Saturday, and we'd love to see you out here. Live in Midland, Stephanie Bennett, CBS 7 News.
Thanks, Stephanie. In Midland, the Midland Police hosted another Pizza with a Cop. It happened earlier today. The free event was this morning at Doug Russell Park in Midland. The family fun activity allows the community a chance to get to know local police officers. And there's some good news for Chick-fil-A fans. A fourth Midland restaurant is now open at Loop 250 and Highway 191. The restaurant's owner says that it may be a new location, but they look forward to serving chicken to people every day.
We're here to serve, and so come on in, enjoy our, experience us, give us a chance to get our feet under us, but just know that we're here long term and we're ready to win your hearts and be part of the community.
The new location would like to thank the community for their support and prayer. And good news for your pocketbook. Albertson and Chevron is expanding their gas rewards program. As of yesterday, customers in West Texas and eastern New Mexico could earn up to 10 cents a gallon on gas. Customers earn those rewards every time they use a registered phone number while shopping at Albertsons and Amigo stores. And the smooth sounds of opera will be playing from the Ellen Noel Art Museum today. The museum will have a free performance by Michael Samuel. It starts at 7 o'clock tonight. Samuel is an Odessa native and an American bass baritone opera singer. He's played in the Houston Grand Opera, the San Francisco Opera as well. There will be refreshments served. A local credit union giving back to the community tomorrow. For just $8, you can get a burger, chips, drink, and dessert. To place an order, you can call Complex Community Federal Credit Union. They say all proceeds from the burger feed will be donated to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And coming up, President Trump plans to cut legal immigration numbers in half, why some are saying this is a bad thing. We'll tell you who might be impacted. But first, a look at today's oil report. You're watching CBS 7 News at 4:30.